girl, every day at gymnastics practice, part of our team warm-up was a 1-minute static handstand hold. I was so determined to impress the big girls on my team that I spent most of my free time upside down. I would go as far as to say that 90% of my parents' camera roll in the year 2018 was me in a handstand. I was determined in my quest to impress, and my hard work paid off. I became one of the only younger girls who could hold that 1-minute handstand. This taught me that success isn't built up in big moments. It is slowly built up of small habits piled up over time. My name is Addie Kulik, and today I'm going to share with you the power that habits and consistency hold in shaping our everyday lives. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what does this young teenage girl know about success? And you're right, I haven't reached all my goals. But what I know is that from a young age, I have spent hours working towards my goal as an athlete. Through countless hours of training, I have learned discipline. I know how to focus and work at the task at hand. Yes, it's pretty cool that I've mastered a 1-minute handstand, but gymnastics has taught me more than just skills. It has taught me how to implement habits into my everyday life, which leads to physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Habits keep us consistent through the hard days, and each one is an opportunity to grow. I have a vivid memory of my 2nd grade art class. Our teacher showed us Van Gogh's Starry Night and explained to us how it's made up of miniature paint strokes that add up to create a bigger picture. Our assignment was to create our own version of Starry Night using tiny strokes of paint. Every day I wondered if those stupid little paint dots would ever create a full piece of artwork. I spent what felt like hours creating my work. But when my final project was created, I was so proud of the time and focus I had put into each dot. Each one of our lives is an impressionist painting, where each action is paint on our canvas, small but lasting. I would like everyone to pull out their iPhones. Now, flip your phone to the side and face the screen down. What you're looking at right now is the width of a gymnastics balance beam. Now imagine this, but it's wood, hard as a rock, and your coach has just asked you to do multiple backflips in a row on it. What you're imagining right now is what I practice for 4 hours a day, 20 hours a week, from ages 7 to 16. Now, I've often asked myself if the time I spent doing legless rope climbs at age 7 really outweighed playing American Girl dolls with my friends. Now, gymnastics was not easy, and it took me years to become even consistent at attempting skills. If I were to guess, it's probably because of this.
Come on, Addie, you got it.
Yeah. I was 14 when I made the goal that I wanted to win a level 8 state beam title. But I knew that this goal would come with a process. I decided that each day I would not only put 100% effort into my practice time on beam, but I wouldn't leave the event until I had completed 2 perfect routines. I was slowly painting my portrait so that it could become a beautifully curated piece of art, just like my Van Gogh Starry Night. Over time, my consistency paid off, and day after day, these routines became habit, and they became easier. When competition day came, I was confident and I was ready. I ended up winning the highest score of my gymnastics career, and I earned the California State Beam title. 43% of our daily actions are habits. Author James Clear explains the 1% rule. If we work to get 1% better towards our goals every day, then these small improvements add up to huge results. Big goals seem unachievable and unrealistic, but small habits can help us build up to those goals slowly and confidently. Have you ever heard the phrase, Rome wasn't built in a day? It took over 1,000 years for us to be able to visit this beautiful city. Show of hands, who here's a doctor? Anyone? These people didn't become doctors overnight. It took them over 11 years after high school to be able to earn their medical license. And Van Gogh definitely didn't create Starry Night in 1 hour. It took over a month for him to create it from start to finish. And though it may look like this took 3 minutes, it took a whole 2nd grade art unit to plan and create. Great things happen over consistent work and unbreakable habits. Small positive habits create exponential growth toward our goals and fuel our progress. In the words of leadership expert John C. Maxwell, you'll never change your life until you change what you do on the daily. The secret to your success is in your daily habits. So pick up your paintbrush. Choose to implement habits into your life today. Make that choice. Who knows, it may just be the one to change your life. Thank you.